Alright guys, I decided to make another video on making fire steels. I'm just getting started here. I got some 1/2 inch round stock. I'm going to flatten that out. Next thing I do is cut this to length. Depending on what type of striker I want to make. And I stretch it out. Melted that one a little bit. A little too hot. I'm looking for about 1/4 by 1/4 before I flatten it out. Spin it around, get the other side set up. After I get it straightened out to about 1/4 by 1/4, I'm going to go ahead and flatten it out to about 1/2 inch. I got it flattened out to about 1/8 of an inch thick. Not quite 1/2 inch wide, but that'll be alright. What we're going to do now is build our steps in, draw those out to a point for the curl. Step in. I'll go ahead and do the other side. Step on both sides, we'll stretch them out now. Stretch this out a little bit. Bring it down to a taper. Bring that down to a point like that. Flip it around, do the other side. Alright, we'll put a little curl on the end now. Lean it over the edge. Just tap gently on it, let it roll around. You see what it's doing right there? Rolling. Keep it flat. Work that thing around until you get the curl that you're looking for, which is often just the curl that you end up with. That's one side, we'll do the other. So there's both curls. It's time to do the bend. Pinch that just a little bit to cool it down. it's a little too steep, so I'm going to bring it back to the tool. Okay, so now we got both bends in, but this one's a little farther closed than that one, so we're going to fix that up. And there you have it. Now we got both bends relatively the way I want it. A little bit crooked, we're going to straighten that up right. I like to get it as straight as possible down the center here. I like to get the tines lined up the best I can. It's a little bit off, but not too bad. Not bad at all. So now all we need to do is heat treat it, and it'll be ready to go. Heat treating is a pretty scientific process here. You have to bring the steel up to what they call critical. Critical is when a magnet won't stick to it. Once it's in that condition, quench that O1. O is for oil, O1 steel, into some vegetable oil or motor oil, and that'll harden it into a striker. So we're just about at that point. Again, the striker part is the part that needs to be heat treated, not the curved parts. We don't want those to be brittle. Looks like they're there. So I'll try to do this quickly. Normally I wouldn't waste time, but the magnet will not stick to that. I'm just going to heat it a little bit more because I did that. Gotten to the point now where I can just tell by color. I don't even need the magnet. That's the color I want. That's the quench. We don't want to waste any time. I'll dip the whole thing in just to help cool down the curved parts, but what we're really after is to harden that striking edge. And that's what we've done. Wipe this thing off a little bit. And we'll show you right from the forge that O1 steel makes an awesome striker. So except for a little time on the wire brush, this thing's done, and I'll go ahead and insert a clip of me starting a fire with one, just to give you an idea of what that's like. One fire steel. Takes a lot of time to make them, especially coming from 1/2-inch round stock, but that's what it looks like. That's how it's done. Alright, so here we have the striker that we just made. I got some jute tore apart, I got some wood shavings and some wood pieces. I'm not going to make a huge fire, but we'll see if we can get one going. I got a little bit of dry pine needle. And go ahead and throw a piece of char cloth. Probably should use a bigger piece, but that's alright. On there, strike it a couple of times, see what happens. I don't know if you can see in the sunlight, but we got ourselves an ember. I'm going to take another piece of char cloth, put that in with the jute, a little extra heat. We have flame. Throw these pine needles on there to get them going. A little extra heat. We'll get our shavings in there, hopefully to catch before it goes out. And at this point it's a function of who's good at making a fire, but I'd say we got one going here.